Guys, do the music.
Bad take of the week with
Bad take.
Stefano.
Bad take, bad take.
Cha-cha-cha. Jazz hands. Anyways, so my bad take of the week is something that if you've ever watched an MMA card with me, or a UFC card particularly, you've probably heard me complain about it. Guys, can we stop talking about how the leg kick changed the game? The low leg kick. I'm looking at you, Joe Rogan. I get it. It's been, what, 4 years? 5 years? I get it. It's an effective technique. Can we stop mentioning it on every single broadcast? When a left hook works and knocks someone out, do we talk about how, wow, the left hook has really changed the game? Guys are going to, and then, for 2 minutes straight, just go on about the left hook while these two guys are going to war? I don't want to hear about it. I'm sorry, I'm done. It's here to stay. It's an important part of the meta now, and it needs to be treated as seriously as you would a punch to the head, because clearly it has the same fight-ending consequences. I've heard some other terrible takes that it needs to be banned because it's effective. Well, what is this?
What?
Why?
What?
Why? Is that what we do in mixed martial arts? We ban things when they're effective? Why not ban any particular finishing technique that could end a fight? Like, why not ban shots to the head then? It boggles my mind. But it's here to stay. It's been here to stay. And, if I have to hear one more time on a UFC broadcast, commentators going on for 5 minutes about how it's changed the game, I might just jump off the balcony.
All right. We won't stop you, brother. No, I'm kidding.
It's just how, the Muay Thai clinch is just the most devastating position you can find yourself in, right? Once they have you with the hands clapped, it's pretty much good night, right?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. And that, good analogy, because when Anderson Silva used that against Rich Franklin for the first time, people were like, oh my God, how are you going to stop that? Well, you get double underhooks, you press your body, chest to chest with them so that they can't start unleashing knees. There's something in biology called the Red Queen theory. And the Red Queen theory essentially talks about how in ecosystems, parasites will evolve alongside their host, right? To become more and more advanced. As the host evolves, the parasite evolves. And game plans and metas within MMA can be thought of similarly, right? Sometimes maybe a parasite or a disease within an ecosystem will come and just wreak havoc. But eventually, at some point down the line, organisms and systems adapt, right? They adapt, they find answers to them. And there's already answers out there, retracting the leg. Jose Aldo was able to check a low kick against Jan, I believe.
Right? Yeah, and stopped him dead. Jan didn't want to throw a single one after.
So there's answers to this. There's Jack Slack has been avid about feinting a lot to bait out that low kick, make them miss, and then enter in range. It's not some mystical, it's not some lightning bolt from the sky that there's no answer to.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the problem. My problem is not that they go on about it. At
Which
least
they
if
do.
Which they do. But it's the idea. Yeah.
Every fight.
Okay. Brother, you gotta let me speak. Stop.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. But I think it's treating it like this all holy, no one can stop, indestructible move that honestly it's not, because it was a thing in Muay Thai early, and you want to know why they went to the thigh? Because guys just started getting light on their front foot. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Being light on your front foot, it will leave you in MMA vulnerability for the takedown, right? But it's not like answers, you can't modify certain things, to make it work. Certain people are light on their front foot in MMA. For example, Jorge Masvidal makes it work very well.
Yeah. And does it for boxing, which is so weird. But the point is that there are tools to stop it. There are
many tools. Yeah, there's answers here.
Right? Just like the clinch, just like the check hook, just like a high kick. There are tools. And you can stop it. And it's okay to just, it's not that you don't have to treat it like it's this mystical, esoteric thing, right?
Yeah. The low leg kick. And I think what surprises a lot of people is the fight finishing potential of it. But guys, do we have to act surprised 5 years later, when this has been applied consistently at a high level to great effect,
Yeah.
like I just don't want. I'm tired of hearing the commentators acting surprised. Then again, certain commentators on their podcast tend to be a little bit repetitive as well.
Yeah,
So
including us. And I don't want to ever hear anybody complaining about soccer players diving ever again, okay?
I
Now
do.
that we've established that calf kicks are painful, we
I
get
want.
why
Wait, what do you
soccer
mean?
players
You don't want to
dive.
hear them complaining? I'm Italian, and I'm going to complain about soccer players
No!
diving.
Have you been kicked on the calf? As soccer
Yes,
players,
yes, David. I've been kicked on the calf consistently.
you know what, we'll take...
I fight other people in a cage. Okay.
I
I've
was
been
about
kicked
to
in the
say,
calf one or two times.
Soccer
You know what
players
happens
are
to me? I suck it up and try and land a right hand on their face and put them on their back.
Well, I'm sure if you could roll on the floor and get a goal for your team, you would too. So there you go.
Roll on the floor, and then they bring out the magic spray. I
The
got this can
striker.
of Febreze, guys.